Hello, everybody. Robert Roach back with you again. Probably the back side of my head is better than the front side of my head. But I'm here, and you have to pardon my desk because I lost my lights, and it's just been chaotic here. But I'm still getting some work done. I'm here to share with you I how I execute illustrations, pretty much. And I thought that presenting work that I'm doing in progress on some of the upcoming ethereal artwork would be helpful for people who are wondering, well, why do you do this or how do you do that? I always work from layouts, and unless you're a freak of nature like Frank Frazetta, work from layouts. It simply makes things easier for you. I mean, one of the greatest illustrators of all time in sci-fi, fantasy, and stuff, Boris Vallejo, he always works with photo reference and such. So I know I'm not better than Boris. It never will be. But he does it, so it's good enough for me. Now, what I've done here is I have spliced together a number of different illustrations. These may look like photographs, but they're really not. But I've put together various illustrations that enable me to show a fight scene from ancient China. The reason I say that this is not a photograph is because it's AI generated. How can I tell it's AI generated? Because there are mistakes in the anatomy. If you look here, they're seated in the saddle here, but the person's knee extends all the way down to here. There's no way anatomically that a person's knee can extend that far. So when whoever put the information into the computer generated this illustration, the AI tweaked and twerked a number of things. And the same problem over here. It's impossible to have a knee way over here, but your hips are way back here. Be aware of that, because as I am illustrating, I'm making those changes. So this layout is not going to force my artwork to conform. In fact, I will conform the layout to my intentions and simply use the proper anatomy for the horse's head, where the tethers will be, where the rider is, his hand and such, to execute it with a degree more accuracy and speed. I can simply keep it moving while I am drawing. Now, I will come back, and with the magic of making videos, I will have some finished artwork to share with you, even though I usually don't show finished work from Ethereal because of the Patreon and all that kind of stuff. I'll share some of it with you simply so that the process is clear. Hopefully it helps somebody else out and that you all enjoy how we're doing this. Through the magic of editing, it's already passed. I mean, well, few seconds here, about 3 days elsewhere, and I thought I'd go ahead and share how the line art ended up, how the line fills ended up, because of course I had to fill in all my blacks and such, and some of the stuff I added in terms of letretone and some effects, and then how all of the shading and such ended up on the illustration. I really don't have much to say outside of, hey, like this is how it all turned out. I hope you like it. You can see clearly some of the stuff I mentioned when I was in the middle of drawing, how I altered the anatomy to be accurate. You can see how the horses turned out, how the accoutrement on the horses, how I changed the battle in the background, actual Chinese mountains and that kind of stuff in there. Additionally, I like to add the eyes later on, unless it's a real close-up, because sometimes I figure I can make the characters look one way or another way, and it completely changes the tenor of the illustration. I think eyes are really important. I agree with the old school poet who said they are the portal to the soul. And by being careful about what I do with the eyes in an illustration, I give a bit of a feel for everything. Um, Nonetheless, this is how the illustration turned out. This will be part of our Patreon online series. Is coming. It'll be coming out maybe in like the end of February or early March. I can't quite remember where it is on the schedule. Gives you an idea of what's going on there. Please feel free to stop through and check it out. And I appreciate you spending time with me today. I'll be back soon. Take care.